See? And who benefits from inflation? Those who are on top of the pyramid. That teaches the Book of Life. And because they receive all the money from the source. You see, the Federal Reserve or the EZB or the European Central Bank is not state bank as they want to tell you. You will find this in our website and also soon to be book in many languages. In one book, all languages in one book. See, this is a huge project. You will find that the so-called state banks are owned by private people. They make the money because of stupid people like us who permit a system which is criminal, perverted, and invented to enslave us all. Now, the movement, our website, soon to come. We have it now in English and German, but it will be also in Chinese, in Japanese, and so forth. I speak both languages, Japanese better than Chinese, but not that good that I could translate such a page with this special English and these special terms, banking terms. I could not. I can say in Japanese, konnichiwa, tomodachi, boku wa Christian Anders desu, ware wa koko ni okane ni hanachimasu. I can say that, but I can't translate these special words like I'm giving an example. Interest, even interest-bearing money is difficult for me to translate that. Or German terms like Kontokorrent, or German terms like Derivate, or hedge funds. Well, hedge funds the Japanese will understand, but you see, there are special detailed bank technical terms, and therefore I would be so very happy if any of you, be it in Turkish, merhaba, nasılsın, benim adım Christian, if in Turkish or any other language somebody would be willing to help us to translate this website, and we will put it together in one book. We don't make that book to make money, but so that all of the people in the nation, in the world, can read it in different languages and can understand why interest-free money is beneficent and a blessing to all mankind. Therefore, if you are from any nation and you would like to translate, help us translate this message, it's basically 30 pages or so, you are most welcome. You will already, of course, be mentioned by name and so forth. And I think you'll do a good thing. You'll do a good deed for mankind. Now, the Federal Reserve is benefiting from any inflation. And this is, dear friends, why they invented the interest-burdened money system, because they know that always after 80, 90 years it breaks down, it causes war, it causes inflation, and after the war, if it was in Germany or in America, when the nations want to build up again, they need more money. Where do they go? To those people, to those banksters, to those criminals. Abraham Lincoln needed money for the war, which he won, as you can remember. He went to the bankers. He said, I need 400 million. I need $400 million. And they said, no problem. We'll give it to you, this credit, with 5%. And Abraham Lincoln stood still for a moment and said, wait a minute, I am the president. I don't need your money, I printed. And he printed 400 million. And he won the war. and not much later he was killed. This currency was greenbacks. You'll see them today, still some of them. Think about that. This knowledge compensated and I would say neutral even, you get only on themovement.com, which will come soon. So they benefit, and those banks who fail, they are bailed out. They're bailed out. And I read here, which I mean, it's Book of Light is handwritten. There was also a number of small-time beneficiaries. They received they could have never paid back the consumer loans and the subprime mortgages that they received. Never. You see, and this is then called fiat money, and it means, yeah, like God says, there will be light, let there be light, so let there be money, you know. And I was, my dear friends, when I was younger, I heard, when you pay money on the bank, you get interest, because it becomes more in value. It reproduces itself. And of course, when I was in my puberty, you know, I had some things in my mind. I said, oh, money does it too. They have sex too. So I took a $100 bill. No, it was 50 marks. Put it there. And another 5-mark bill. I crossed them, you know, I crossed them. I put them on. And at night I was laying there looking. Oh my God. How do they become more interesting? Well, who knows what they do? In my esteem, reproducing means always uniting and something more comes out. I waited and waited and waited. And guess what? I waited till the morning. I was sleeping. I wake up, still 50 marks and 5 marks. 2 bills still there. A miracle. This is what Einstein said. Interest money is a miracle. Right, he was. And so, dear friend, it is time to go back to common sense and to understand the scam in its detail. In its detail. The scam. Not only the Federal Reserve scam, the money scam, and then to understand what the movement wants by introducing interest-free money parallel to the development or to the already currency, to the currencies who are already there. No problem, no problem. You have here the interest-bearing currency and you have the interest-free currency. And any banker, without even acting against any law, can introduce interest-free money. And just to finish this little talk here, when money, because you see some movements in the world, they want interest-free money. Basically, and I would contradict myself now, it's not actually what we need or what we should ask for. What we should ask for is money that loses and depreciates in value. If money loses value, like goods that you buy lose also value. An apple doesn't remain an apple, no? It decays. Money should decay too. I say 6% a year. Now, if money loses in value, it is forced into circulation and the interest swings back to zero automatically. See? So the goal would be money that loses in value slowly. so the owner is forced to put it into circulation. And this way, the interest, the so-called zero interest, would then occur. Understand? So you have to think first, money must, because if you run around now and say, we want interest-free money, then the Muslims say, well, we have it already. We don't charge interest. They don't, but their money is based on interest money. When they give credit, they don't charge interest. But when they give credit, they want a piece of the pie, of the cake, with the credit. So they have done good for Allah, but instead of that, they ask you for 25% maybe from the profit. So it's all wrong. All religions forbid the taking and giving of interest as work of the devil. To give interest, take interest is work of the devil. I wonder in Germany too, we have CDU, CSU, why the C, which stands for Christian, why those dear Christians don't read their Bible and act accordingly if they use that C and stop that money system. See? This is the scam, and you see, before you demonstrate, before you do the Occupy or our new party now, Piraten, these pirates, they have one thing in common with all the other parties, they have no clue. That's right. And they take the experts, and people who had no clue were voting for those pirates. So alike attracts alike, I understand that. And now the pirates do, the blind leading the blind, ask for guidance in financial things, those from the other parties, those bankers who have invented the scam. Oh. So dear friends, we are here, we are only a few, but we don't go to any demonstration or any revolution unless we have the right knowledge. And if we don't have the right knowledge, we will be as effectless, like the French Revolution. They decapitated their kings and queens. Just now there are new kings and queens with the same fragile money system. Our rebels and terrorists all over the world, yeah, they were giving their lives and everything. For what? For nothing. Because they lack knowledge. If they would demonstrate here in Berlin, in front of the Bundestag, thousands of people, we want Grundeinkommen, we want basic income. Oh, really? With no conditions. Well, welcome to any lazy guy who said, thank you, give that to me, I sit at home, watch TV. It's all stupid. It's perfectly stupid. And based on lack of knowledge, my dear friends, we must first understand the scam and then how to counter it with our interest-free money, or interest-free, I say currency-secured money, which actually means it has to lose in value. Now I know this raises thousands of questions, but believe me, they are all answered. And so I welcome you to the first step of the movement in many languages, and any of you who wants to help us is more than welcome to translate this basic text. See you soon. Now let's see if there are any questions or any objections. Do you have any objections? Please let me know. Is there something that you didn't understand, or that you think, no, that's not true, Christian is talking nonsense? Let me hear it. I'm looking here at my people. We have Brother Thomas. Yeah. Om Patita, Om Nila, Om Sabine. Sabine 777 has message deleted. Did she write something nonsense? We are used to that. We are used to that. Ignorance is bliss, dear friends. Ignorance is bliss. See, we have to spread this message all over the world, and therefore this web page, it's not there to make money.